Hello, welcome back. This is a Renault Clio iMusic from 2011. 8 years old this car is now. In 2009, Renault launched the iMusic special editions for the Clio, the Modus, the Megane, Kangoo, and this is a 2011 model. It's based on the entry-level Expression, but it does come with connectivity for MP3 and Bluetooth apparently. I'm not too sure about the footprint stickers on the side. It does come with alloy wheels, front fog lights and air conditioning. You can't see me, how's that? Apparently they have stained aluminium mirror covers as well, but obviously this one's silver, so I don't know if that's true or not. Right, first impressions of inside the car. It's very busy. There's a lot going on controls wise, and I don't know that I'm keen on everything. I don't like the stubby stalks, and there's a lot going on the stalks. And the radio controls, the remote control audio controls are very confusing from behind the wheel. You can't see what's what, so you end up driving along looking down like that trying to find out what all the buttons do. I did find one underneath here as well. There's one right underneath, and that's for voice control, but you have to program the voice control functions into it, and how long that would take I don't know, so that's a completely irrelevant button underneath there. But you've got audio source, telephone. It has got Bluetooth. I have connected my phone up to the Bluetooth, but it's not intuitive to use. That's a good word, intuitive. It's not very intuitive to use, and I'm not keen on that. On the other side we've got the indicators, headlights, front fog lights and all that sort of thing. Lovely French beeping. Steering wheel is height adjustable. It's not reach adjustable, but it does adjust for height. I do actually like the dials. I like the layout of the dials. I think they look quite smart. I like the silver trim everywhere. In the centre console it's more of an anthracite plasticky trim, which I quite like as well. It looks nice. Build quality isn't great, but I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. It's alright, 1.2 litre petrol engine. I don't know if it's a 75 or the 100. It might still on the engine. I'll have a look at that in a minute. This is a courtesy car that's been lent to me whilst mine's being in for a service, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to make this little video. Driving it here, typically French, the clutch is quite heavy. It's done 78,000 miles. It is 8 years old. But yeah, the clutch is very heavy and springy, I think is that a technical term to use? Springy? I'll take you around the other side and I'll show you the controls in the middle. Okay, from that side, this is the anthracite plastic trim I was telling you about. I quite like the look of that. I think that's quite a smart looking piece of trim. You've got the silver up there again, you've got the display up on top there for the radio, external temperature, telephone functions, etc. for your phone. Again, it's all a bit too busy for no reason, I think. You've got the main control, you've got the outside of the wheel does the temperature and the inside of the wheel does the fan speed. You have to focus on everything when you first get into the car to realise what it does. It's not intuitive. It's just more confusing than that thing needs to be, I think. Air conditioning, we have heated rear windows, and I'm guessing heated mirrors as well, because they're both electric and adjustable. The radio, the button that you presume is the on-off and volume button isn't. It's up here in the corner. But there's nothing on there to say that it is. Again, build quality is probably maybe not what it should be. But again, it's an 8-year-old Renault, so again, what do we expect? We've got two small cup holders down the bottom here. We've got another cup holder at the bottom behind the handbrake. 5-speed manual gearbox with a nice long, probably too long lever, and I want to say typical French gearbox, but it's actually not as bad as I expected it to be. clutch is heavy, but the gearbox actually doesn't feel too bad. And the seats, I've got height adjustment. They seem quite short under the leg. I don't know if it is or if it's just me, but it does feel a little bit short under the leg. Driving position's okay. Again, you have got the adjustment on the steering wheel, so you can get that to wherever you like. But yeah, driving position is okay. Slidey mirror in behind that, doesn't slide. Yeah, that's broken, but it's broken open, so I guess that's alright. On that side, you've got a mirror but no cover. Yeah, again, it's pretty much what you'd expect, I think. There's probably a bit more kit on it though than I thought there would be. With the Bluetooth, it's been 8 years old, Bluetooth and the voice control on it. Massive mirror. Right, again, as I said, it is based on the entry-level Expression model, but it does come with the alloy wheels, front fog lights. I don't think those stickers are standard, but 5-door. Excuse the camera wobble. iMusic. Never been a complete fan of the styling, to be honest. They went through that weird big bum phase. Yeah, not overly keen on that. Into the boot. Nice squeak. Split fold 60/40 rear seats, 2 headrests and blanking plugs for the middle one. So I don't know if that was just a cost-cutting thing, but yeah, blanking plugs in there. It does have tie-down points on the boot floor. It smells very doggy in here, I've got to say. I hope you can hear me alright. I'm on the Cornish coast and it's quite a breezy morning. This mobile comes with a tyre inflation toolkit, get your home job. And that's about it. There's not much to see in the book. Oh, dog hair. Okay, in the back. Ooh. That's supposed to go up. That is put in my normal driving position, and I am touching the back of the seat, but you know, it's a small car, what do you expect? Windy windows in the back that don't go all the way down, but see how quick that is? That's quicker than pressing a button, isn't it? Split fold rear seats, as I said a moment ago. Plenty of headroom. Decent shoulder room, decent arm. I don't feel cramped in here at all. Headrest is next to useless. I've got decent vision through the front, to the side of this front headrest. Yeah, it's okay. Got little door pockets, speakers in the back door. I don't like the seatbelt coming down from the roof. I've never liked that. I don't understand that reasoning at all. You have to plug it in one side, then faff about trying to plug it in the other side, and yeah, I've never been keen on that. Although there is a little magnet up in the roof to secure it, just a bit flapping about. But no, I'm not keen on that seatbelt coming down from the roof. No grab handles. In fact, there's only one grab handle in this car, and that's on the front passenger side. It's okay. Little hump in the floor. I don't think I'd want to be. The seat's wet. Yeah, don't know what that is. Yeah, well, if you're in the middle, you're not going to get anywhere near. You wouldn't want to be here for any period of time at all. That probably is back further than it should be, but yeah, it's a small city car. It's a Clio. It's not trying to be anything else, and it is doing a good job of doing what it wants to do. Isofix attachments on the 2 outer rear seats. They seem quite easy to access as well. Should we go for a drive? Before we go for a drive, let's have a look at the engine, shall we? Yeah, not much to look at there. It's an old French 1.2 petrol engine, 4-cylinder. Bit dirty. Yeah, let's have a look. Get you up. Doesn't say what power output it is, but yeah, not much to look at there. Actually, while I've got you up in the air as well, let me show you where I am. Look at this, look, it's gorgeous, isn't it? So if you can hear wind noise, that's the reason why, but what a beautiful morning. The Cornish coastline. Anyway, let's go for a drive. Did you see the door drop then? Quality. Right. Beep! 78,811. Oil level correct. That's got to be a good thing, isn't it? Very light steering, very, very light. Typical Renault. Very light power steering. How do you get these? There we go. Washers. Ooh, they're weak. Very weak washers. Bit bumpy here, I do apologise. I'm on the edge of a cliff, you know. .8 degrees outside apparently. I want to open my Red Bull, but the cup holder isn't big enough, isn't solid enough to hold it, so I daren't open it really. It will go everywhere. There's a lot of dog walkers out today as well. You might notice, no you won't because they're on the wrong side of the car, sorry. You're going to get a lovely view of the sea here, any second. It is a beautiful place. Thank you. You might see the lifeguard hut in the background there in a minute as well. Any second. Can you see the lifeguard hut over there? Coast Guard hut, not lifeguard hut, sorry. Coast Guard. Yeah, it's alright. Again, gearbox is okay for an 8-year-old French car. Very light steering, there's not much feel, you don't really know what's going on with it. As it's based on the entry level Expression, you don't get the leather steering wheel. But to be fair, I don't mind. I quite like basic cars. I think I said that in my last video, I quite like the honesty of a basic car. Ride is okay. I've not noticed any squeaks or rattles or anything, which I am very surprised about. Excuse me. I've got really dry. I want to open my drink, but I daren't open it because it's going to go everywhere. Don't drink and drive, kids. You'll spill it. Speed bump. That was it. That was all right. Another one. It's fine. I've got no fuel. I put fuel in it and it still says I've got no fuel. So I don't know what's happening there. Maybe it's got a full tank and everyone just keeps topping it up because they think they've got no fuel in it. Well, that was a bit of a crash, wasn't it? You alright up there? You doing? Yeah, you're doing okay. It's got, I didn't notice that before, it has a gear shift one of them suggestion things, change up and change down. Never noticed that before. There it is, up, yeah. What an 8-year-old Renault Clio. Good going. Not bad, no worries. It's a nice comfortable ride actually. I won't say I'm enjoying it, because I can't say I'm enjoying it. I can't bring myself to do it. It's a Clio. You can't enjoy driving a 1.2 Clio, can you? No, I don't think so. very competent in the beautiful little village of St Agnes now. Oh, alright mate, you stopping there, are you? Miles away from the junction, never mind. Thank you. That's a horrible noise. Even the indicators sound tinny. I don't like that noise. The boot lid weighs the same as a Christmas cracker. Official. So light. You lift it up and you feel like the wind's going to snap it straight off over the top. Doors are very light. But then is that a good thing? It's only a city car, isn't it? I suppose lightness is good to an extent. But then I like my Polo because it feels solid. This doesn't feel solid. And this doesn't feel. Feels like everything's moving. It doesn't feel like it's all bolted down properly. And I think you want to know that everything is bolted down properly. I have to stop using my indicators. Something just fell on my lap. I don't like it. The joy of a courtesy car. Dread to think who's been driving this before me. Right, fifth gear, 32 miles an hour. 1500 revs. It's fine. What's it doing fuel wise? Average 45.2 miles per gallon. That's actually not bad, is it? 45 miles per gallon out of a 8-year-old 1.2. That's actually, I'm quite impressed with that actually. 45 miles per gallon. Is there a CD in there? Has anybody left a CD in? No. So, there we go. Thank you for watching the video. You have been watching, if you've got this far, you have been watching my review of a 2011 8-year-old Renault Clio 1.2 iMusic with 78, nearly 79,000 miles on the clock. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again, hopefully in the not too distant future. But again, if you have been watching and you've got this far, thank you. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. As you can see, it is a very, very young channel, so any help will be gratefully appreciated. No, will be gratefully received and appreciated at the same time. That's it, over and out. Thank you, goodbye. Roadworks. Hate roadworks. It's half a mile of roadworks and there's 2 people and they're in charge of the traffic lights. Fantastic.